Yep, believe it. I was born March 28th, yet my name is April. Hey guys, it's me, Christina. So I have a book review. Nope, I did not open my Nook. Okay, so I have a book review on 10 Things We Did and Probably Shouldn't Have by Sarah, this author. I'm not gonna butcher the name. So, this was probably the funniest book I've ever read. The characters were so, really good characters, and I loved every quality of each one. Even the ones that I actually didn't think I'd like the characters, I really liked them. Maybe one of my favorite characters, before I, review it, I'm going to, settle down some characters. I really loved April, the main character. I liked Vi, of course. I like her name, first of all. She's very, she's kind of crazy, but I really like her. And, Dean and Hudson are hilarious. And, I hated, April's boyfriend. And if anyone who's ever read this book, should know why. And my Nook is going to die. So, yeah. Anyway, so this book is about a girl named April, and her dad and stepmom tell her that they're gonna move to Ohio, Cleveland, and from Connecticut to Ohio. So she is not happy with that because she'd be leaving her friends and Noah and her whole entire life, and she doesn't really talk to her mom because they didn't really have a very kind divorce. And so she gets this idea that she could live with Vi, and who is one of her friends, and who is a year older than her. And because April is a junior, and I really liked this book because it was so funny, but there were some parts that kind of made you cry, and then you'd laugh again, and it was like one of those books that you never wanted to put down. And I really like that feeling because there's not a lot of books that do that to me. When I first got into ebooks, I never thought I'd still feel that way, and I did. I did so much. And so she tells her dad, well, I could live with Vi, and he doesn't like that idea. And but then he finally gets around it and says if it's okay with her mom, you can live with Vi. And so she calls Vi and she says, yeah, it'll be totally fine, but my mom is gonna be in Chicago doing a play. And she's like, okay, I'm screwed. My dad will never go to that idea. And so so Vi says, well, we could lie. And they make fake email addresses. It's so crazy that doesn't even make any sense. And so over the course of months, these things are happening. And so and Noah, who is April's boyfriend, they're having a party. So she's thinking, well, maybe this could be the night, because Noah's wanted to sleep with April many times, but she couldn't really get to it because her dad was always watching her and stuff, and she's got into many trouble, but drinking and stuff, and she has a 10 o'clock curfew. So she's thinking, well, I've moved out and have my own place, and mostly, and so yeah, and it doesn't happen, and Noah's starting to act very weird, and she doesn't know what to do, and so yeah, and now she's getting really friendly with Hudson, and who is Dean's brother, and and they're Vi's friends, and I really loved Hudson. I don't know what it was, but he was like probably the sweetest character guy that I've ever read about. And people like think that he's a drug dealer, which he's not. And then at April's birthday, which is like farther into the book, probably almost the end, she finds out that he's a babysitter, and I think that is like probably the cutest thing ever. And but April also gets other news too that I don't want to spoil for you, but if you really like these type of books, I really suggest reading it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book review of 10 things I did and probably shouldn't have. And I will see you in my next video. Happy reading, guys!